So anyways, I started blasting. Craig's got a little break from
Oh.
from us. A couple weeks off for us. Last week, I canceled, all of my tabletop stuff because I had a sinus infection.
Yeah, the week before I had the sinus infection. Then I mailed it to you.
Yep. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fingers crossed, it's one and done. I got it. I got mine early this year. I don't want to get a second one. Suppose only time will tell. I got a bottle of Zyrtec sitting here on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
The noise gate's getting it. I tried to waggle the pill bottle in front, but it didn't light up.
No.
Oh no. If I talked, maybe. That sounded awful.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
Yeah.
You sound worse than usual.
Audacity picked it up immediately. There's lots of, awful peaks. ASMR. God, I actually hate ASMR. King and I listen to podcasts on the way to take him to school. And we have a science podcast we listen to. And they did an episode about ASMR. And he was like, oh, wow, I really like this, Dad. And I'm up there, visibly, cringing.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I don't like ASMR for the most part. School.
I just always find it creepy.
Yeah. The last full day of school was today. He has a half a day tomorrow. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I think Anita has a couple more days with students. And then then her stress levels go dramatically down.
Yeah. We had to, we were thinking about just not making King go tomorrow, but there was nobody who could watch him during the morning, and my mom is picking him up from school, and he's going to spend a couple days at their house. So it's the easiest way to do that is to just take you to school. I don't know what they're going to do, but
movie day.
Probably. They had a field day on Monday, and then today was clean up everything, bring all your books home that didn't belong to the school, get the summer reading list, all that jazz. King was like, I'm not reading this. And not because he won't read, but because he already reads. Last year he read The Hobbit. This year he's going to start reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy over the summer. He's like, I'm not reading some little kid's book. But in that way, in the way that young children say it, I'm not doing that. It's for babies. It was like that, the way that he said it. I'm that's fine, bud. I don't care. They don't test you on this stuff. It's just a suggested reading list. You want to read Lord of the Rings? Knock yourself out. So, anyways. I've also got him doing a bunch of reading for D&D. It's all homework. Kid loves it. Kid eats it up. He's a kid after my own heart. He had to miss our last house game. And he got so upset. I thought he was going to cry. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. Sometimes people have to miss sessions. He's like, but I haven't missed one yet.
Well, now you have.
It's well, now you're going to. It's okay. I just smeared my glasses.
So why did you do that?
I went to scratch my face and I bumped the lens. All right. We did a setup. We did a few minutes of preamble. I know that you wanted to make it quicker tonight, so game face.
I mean, would be nice, but yeah, we are starting the episode at 10:30.
Yeah, but I don't think this will go very long. 3 news topics and a little bit of banter.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a discovery key if we're feeling antsy.
Yeah. All right.
I should probably.
I was scrolling through my library, in my head, and I was gonna ask as soon as we finished, but I found it. I remembered what it was called. I found it. The XCOM game, Xenonauts. But in the moment, I could not think of the name Xenonauts. But the sequel has been out for a hot minute now, right?
I knew it was in early access, but I wasn't sure if it was. I had a full release. Okay,
yeah, it's still in early access. I'd been thinking about it. I don't know why, but I had been thinking about it while we were sitting here recording tonight. I'd like to play Xenonauts 2. Go back and check that out. Now, I in my mind, I thought it was out, but it's still in early access.
Here's something kind of cute. 2 things that popped up on r/PC gaming while we were recording, or I just didn't see them. One of which is from 2 days ago. Why aren't server browsers a thing anymore? Because matchmaking makes it a lot easier on consoles, right?
Yeah.
And also, somebody just discovered Anthem.
I didn't even know Anthem was still running. I hadn't thought about that in forever.
I guess the servers are still up, which is actually surprising.
Yeah.
Why have I never heard of Anthem before? Because the people who surround you love you. Yeah, the whole server browser thing. It would be an interesting discussion, and kind of the death of community servers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a thing on Steam, but for Valve games. But yeah, Valve doesn't really make games anymore.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking at a little bit more into Xenonauts 2, which I wasn't aware of, like, what they had done with the series, you know? It's just like, move it forward. You beat the aliens, but they're coming back. This time it takes place in 2009 in an alternate world, alternate reality. Apparently the aliens have tried a more subtle approach. The Cold War is still on. Berlin Wall still stands. Interesting.
JFK is still a jelly donut.
Well, but I'm not buying Xenonauts 2 currently. I would like for it to come out of early access before I purchase it.
Although I have no idea how far along it is.
Well, it released last July, air quotes released. And they say they intend for it to only be in early access for a year. We'll see. But that's what they say.
Oh, they always say that, yeah. Well, I'm not sure where their roadmap is, but on their last dev post, they said that they're closing in on milestone 4, whatever that means, right?
Yeah. Today, we're still on the 21st. Okay. All right. I paused my Audacity recording, or well, not paused, stopped, and saved it.
I'm doing my save. I mean, we're a bit earlier than usual, so that works, right?
That does work. Managed to get done somewhere between a half hour and 45 minutes early.
Just remember to copy and paste the Discovery Queue stuff over to that list if I don't get it first.
Yeah.
Is this our first Discovery Queue in, like, this year?
Yeah, that's our first Discovery Queue in 7 or 8 months, probably.
Oh, God. Wipe the list.
I think I'm going to have a snack. I don't think I'm going to start. Someone I know told me about a documentary called World War II from Space, which sounds a little odd, but it's like looking at like major events from World War II as if you could watch them through a satellite using like compiled information from both sides of battles or particular conflict zones or whatever. And he told me, he was like, this is a really good documentary because, at the time they had no way to know this, but like a lot of battles were so fucking lopsided or weird. And it's just like nobody knew because their intel was bad and they had no way to get better intel. He told me it was really interesting. But I don't think I'm going to start that. It's like a 2-hour documentary.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Yeah, when it comes to documentaries, I like to watch them all the way through. But I'll probably get a snack, watch some stuff on the YouTubes for half hour, 45 minutes. Granted, I mean, I don't know, if you're about to take off or not. But, because if you want to go to sleep, that is perfectly fine. If you're going to stay in chat, then I won't do that. But I'll instead talk to you.
Take off.
Okay. I'm going to stop Craig.
Oh,
good night, Craig.
You're sitting and talking at some point, but not tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, in truth, you can make the cowboy gay if you want.
Oh, headcanon. He's so gay. I guess unless it's like, here's his wife, and then in which case it's going to be like, bye. And he just happened to meet a lovely lady.
He's a professional, so he doesn't show the gay.
Listen, I'm a professional and I show my fucking gay side all the time.
Yeah, but you also do it to irritate people.
Yeah, that too. Oh, I know. There it is. There's the yawn. Oh shit, I gotta remember to turn my alarms on.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. I have evening shift, but it's my last day before the weekend.
Yeah. Well, because I took the last, today and yesterday off. I'll only have a 3-day week this week, so that's pretty good. I do not want to go back to work tomorrow, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I could take another day off, but I don't want to burn all of my sick time this early in the year. Because, my calendar year refresh is in May, so we're in July, and I've used 5 sick days, I believe. Because, I have been sick a couple of times. That's what they're there for. And I had one day where my back was so fucked up, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to work today. But I don't want to burn through all of them so early if I can help it. And, I definitely, I think I could have gone to work today. I just didn't want to. I felt good enough to be able to, do a few things and kind of enjoy a day at home. So I was like, I don't want to go to work. So I'm not gonna. You can't make me. But, yeah. I am going to go take some medicine and drink some more water and then probably go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to call it a night before too long. Still got a little bit of water in my bottle, but that can be topped off in the morning. Yeah, I know it's not a Stanley mug, but I got a 5-letter brand water bottle that keeps water cold for when I'm at work.
A 5-letter brand?
Oh, okay. I've been watching Cafe Ray, dude. Basically, the idea of the 5-letter name brand, it's the Chinese...
Oh! Okay, you're right. I remember this. I'm like...
Yeah.
I was like, I watch him all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. But, as soon as you said Chinese, I remember from...
Yeah.
What was that? A Little Guys episode a week or two ago?
Yeah, where it's basically a word that sounds vaguely English that is just kind of gibberish.
Yeah.
Although this one is 6 letters, so it doesn't quite fit, but...
Close enough. I'm sure there are small differences from, better quality brands that might make it, one of those cups actually be better insulated. But I've got the same fucking, no-name one of these I've had for years, and it does great. It's fine.
Yeah, I spent a whole, $15 on a 40-ounce water bottle that keeps my water cold all fucking day.
Yep, same. Well, I didn't even spend any money on this. I got this as a freebie. It's labeled Uline, which is a shipping company. There's no other branding on this cup, and it's 40 ounces. Put some ice in there. Stays cold. Ice stays frozen all day. It's great. I'll have this thing for forever. I love it. And I really doubt that a freebie was a high quality item.
Mm-hmm. It stays cold all day. That's really all I care about. I don't put a ton of ice in mine. Just a few cubes to, get the temperature down.
Yeah.
But that's enough for me. If I feel like I need a little bit of electrolytes, I have some concentrated sports drinks I could squirt into it. Basically, if I'm sweating like a goddamn pig.
As one might do. All right. Save's done. Things done. Time to put Craig to bed. Good night, Craig. Mwah.